What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well today. We've returned to some Roblox today. We're on Boot Lake again. Reason being is one of the devs slid into my video suggestions channel in Discord and said they've updated the game a little bit with one or two new tracks, as well as, even though you see like a big line of bikes here and replicas, you know, we've got like the Tomac 450 replica here, we've got like the old anniversary bike, Deegan's bike, Jet Hunter, even an Axel Hodges bike here as well. There is one bike here that is not like the others, and if I zoom in just out the corner here in the bottom right, we have some Stark Vargs that are in this game now. So I actually want to give it a go and see how it rides, then also just try some, I guess, new tracks that I've not been able to do yet either. They're updating this game quite a lot, so if you are interested in this sort of thing, then by all means I'll leave the link to the game in the description for you. And if you're that in-depth into Roblox that you spend money on it, they're now also doing Super Mini packs in here by the looks of it, and CRF 110 as well, so pit bikes. Not a bit of me. I don't come on this game to spend money. I'm just gonna ride the free stuff and have a little ride around. But I mean, already as soon as we leave the main building here, I've not seen any of this stuff before. All of this, I guess, enduro-y / free ridey stuff. So we're going to have a bit of fun. We're going to explore around and see how it goes.
For all of you passionate gamers, you can now get 20% off all G Fuel products worldwide by using code LINS at checkout. And for any of you motorheads looking for some new drip or apparel, use code MXPR_LINS15 fxrracing.eu to get 15% off. All links and codes are in the description down below. Enjoy the video and drop a cheeky little like and subscribe.
Now, I've got the choice here between a white, a grey and a red Varg. And I could go red to make everything match, but I've been quite liking the white Varg recently. I'm not entirely sure why. But there she is, in all of her glory. I mean, she looks absolutely fine. If I get too close over here, you can hear that the music comes in. I don't know if it's copyrighted music, so I'm going to try and stay as far away from that as humanly possible. And I need to try and work out the button skin. It's been a very long time. So there is one issue that we've got, is since we are on the Varg and it being an electric bike, the electric sounds, I guess, are a work in progress at the moment. So this bike has no audio whatsoever. So it might be a little bit of a lonely video for you and I. The dev who suggested that I give it a go again because they've made these updates, he did say that they would give me access to like the pit bikes and stuff like that for free, even though they're paid. And whilst I didn't expect to downside that clean. Whilst I do enjoy the old YouTube privilege coming through for me from time to time, I thought it seems a little bit scummy being given that stuff for free when everyone else has to pay for it. So I'm just going to rock the free stuff, show what you can get for free, and then if you desire to hop on the game, you know, and spend some of your Robux on it, then you are more than welcome to do so. Glad that they've got some more enduro stuff going on here. And funnily enough, when I was having a look around in the, I guess, like main hub in the building over on my right hand side, it's got like a list of champions because they do series and stuff. It's called like the Legends series where they do actual races, and they got an off-road section on there. And funnily enough, the person on there is someone that some of you bikes players may know by the name of Paramoto. I had no idea that he plays this game at all, but his name was on there as being the best off-road guy. So I might have to try and come for that title, you know. Might have to try and take the crown from him. One thing I'm always really, I don't know how they make it or how hard it is to do, but I love how they build the ruts on this. Like, it holds you so well. I'm going to move over here because obviously some of these tracks I've played before, some of them I haven't. So it's just trying to get an idea of what I have and haven't done. I believe please let me go. I believe I've played this. If you jump to the left after this one, then I've done it. Yes, I've done that one. So you won't bother with this. Let me have a quick search around, see what I can find. This looks very new. I don't think I've ridden this Dragon's Back before. What's this all about? This is a tiny little bit. Oh, this could be... Please stop playing the copyright music. This could be for the new pit bikes, I'm guessing. Because it's very small scale. I don't think it's made for this big bike at all. You know, the ruts are tiny. Jumps are a lot smaller. Interesting that they've got a Dragon's Back here on a pit bike track. But okay, so adding little things depending on what bike you're riding as well. We've got a track over here, which I don't recognise. I feel like I've done most of the tracks on this map. That's the takeoff, so I'm going to spin around. I don't recognise this at all. It's a new Nationals track. Let's spin her around here. Let's do a 180. Oh my god, that booted you up to the moon. Oh. Little swap. one thing that I will always say on this game, yeah, I don't recognise this at all. Very, very manic, the racing on this game, because you can get going so fast. You have to kind of constantly try and control the bike to the best of your ability. And, oh, careful, careful, just tiptoe. Is that you can get front end tucks as well if you're trying to turn too tight or brake in too hard at the same time. Brake. If you let go of the accelerator, the bike, it has like a lot of run on, like it doesn't just instantly stop. So you have to be constantly wary of that. But the good thing is, you don't get, well, I guess what we call in the business legs offs. So if you over jump something or you do crash, you don't like crash. You've not got to go back to the bike again, if that makes sense. You just kind of carry on riding. And sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll just do a few flips and it'll send you in the right direction. Other times, could that have been more perfect? Other times you get stuck in trees like that. Okay, let's get focused again. And oh, on my right stick, I can look down and look up. So if you want to look a bit lower, you can. If you want to look up into the distance a little bit more, you can. Still unsure the best way of going about getting skinny arms. I don't know if that's possible at this point because I went into my Roblox characters like settings, made him all hella skinny, took off any of like the clothing that would be interrupting stuff as well. And then as soon as you go onto the bikes, you get the fat arms back. So I'm not sure if that's just something that you have to deal with. Unfortunately, it does take up a lot of your vision, which can be a bit of a pain in the bum if you're someone like me who likes being able to see a hell of a lot around you. But it is what it is, you know, it's a little sacrifice. Is that... There's a marker on top of that hill up there. I want to see if... Can I get to it? I'm not sure if this was meant to be like a... Oh, that's actually really, really sweet. For those of you that have no idea, the flag here says CBM. CBM was a track creator who I unfortunately never got to speak to. It was kind of before my time, but he passed away, unfortunately. And it's there's some people in the bikes community that still use his like logo and stuff on tracks to pay respect. So it says CBM Racing, a fellow motocross fan and friend, may you rest in peace. So that's really, really sweet. That's actually so nice to see up here looking over the top of everyone as well. That's actually really, really cute. I appreciate that. Well, shout out to the devs for this, for including that. I have a feeling that I might be exploring a bit too far out of bounds and getting away from everything. See, there's like free ride jumps dotted around all over the place. Get a cheeky little backflip on go. Whoop. No, is the answer. Zero rotation. I want to try and see if there is like a brand new track on here that they was talking about. What on earth is that up there? I'm guessing that's just a massive ramp that maybe yeets you off into oblivion. How does one? How do I? Oh. What? Where am I? How can I? Hang on, God. Oh, I'm so bad at the cameras on this. Okay, I found a little bit of a cheat code here. You can like zoom all the way out to try and get just a better understanding. It does unrender things in the distance. I kind of recognize this track that I'm on right now, but I'm going to try and give it a go because it looks to be sprawling a lot longer than it used to. So I'm going to run some laps of this. What's that say down there? Whip Summit. I've 100% played this one, but let's just try and test this bike out a bit more. Got to get orientated in the right direction first. That's the most difficult thing. Right, on the brakes, round to the left. I feel like every time I come back to this, I'm always like hella rusty. And then after 5-10 minutes or so, it starts slowly coming back to me, and I manage to get a bit of a flow going. And then by that time, it's usually time to end the video again. This national track, if I remember, quite a lot easier than some of the other ones. You kind of got a bit more room to work with, you know, the track kind of spans out a lot further. You haven't got to kind of navigate these extra tight, twisty bits for the most part. It's all quite relaxed and chilled. Don't remember that little split section in there, so that could be a new change. Go round to the left, drop down, hold on to it, buddy. And is that part of like an enduro course off to the left there as well? I would like to reiterate, now, I don't develop games at all. I'm not smart enough to do that. Roblox is such a damn good tool for just or just for people to develop games in general. The amount of cool stuff that I see on this game, just from other creators as well, outside of the motocross space, you know, like FPS stuff, it's just very impressive what people can do and come up with, and they seem to be quite a passionate team behind this. So it's cool seeing them putting all the time and effort and releasing, you know, constant updates, doing new stuff for free and as well as paid stuff. So big W to them, and thank you for letting me know when you do make updates. It's always nice to come back from time to time. Obviously, it's not going to be my main game of choice anytime soon when I've got stuff like MX Bikes or MX Simulator to be playing in my spare time. But, you know, for every now and then, I really don't mind hopping onto this. And most of the time, just because of the time of day that I'm recording, is when I can't get a group of people on. So right now for me, it's just come up to midday, but then Charlie's at work. All like the Americans are all sleeping right now. So it would be much more enjoyable with friends. But unfortunately, it is just me, myself, and I for the time being. So I hope that's okay. Right, so this part may seem like it's edited in a really weird place, but I kind of wrapped up the video once already and then done a little bit more exploring, went into a random cave, and now I've found an inside of a cave supercross track, which is really, really sick. And these are my first laps running around it. So I found the new track, at least one of them. I know that this is a concept in real life as well. I've seen like Instagram reels of some place in the world that has a supercross track like inside a cave. Really, really cool. I imagine the sound must be deafening though. Hearing four strokes banging off the limiter indoors. I don't really want to go under that because I don't think I'll be able to get back out. I don't fully know which way around this goes. I'm kind of hoping that I'm doing it the right way. But as you can imagine, Supercross on, well, a Supercross track in Roblox, bit difficult, not going to lie, not the easiest thing in the world to do. Let's get up and over. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, tiptoe. There we go. Right, round to the left. This looks right to me. I mean, there's ruts on the jump face, which is quite cool. And then I'm guessing we carry on round to the left here. Jump through this rhythm. Skirt around to the right. Up and over that. Single into the corner. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. The one thing I'm really scared about is getting into a situation where I can't respawn. Front flip. Where I can't respawn and I'm stuck. Around to the left. It'll whoop. It'll double. Oh, I've hit my head on the roof. Backflip. It's fine. God, how am I going to get through these whoops? It's going to be chaos, isn't it? No chance. No chance. Help. Mate, please. Oh, okay. Okay, you get the idea. You get the idea. Really, really cool. Now back to the remainder of the video, I guess. I hope it's cut together okay. God, where does this lead? Or up? Up and over. Have I actually found a new track this time? So I've been searching far and wide. I've been spreading my wings out, going across the country. Let's have a look at this one then. Up and over this bad boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I landed it. Okay. Very deep ruts on this one. Okay, up and over that bad boy. It's so hard to like manipulate your speed in the correct way, and obviously suspension is it's Roblox. I can't say too much on suspension. It's a little bit pogo-y sometimes, but what on earth do you expect from a game like this? But you get you can actually whip properly. So if I was to jump this, you kind of jump to the side and then bring it back, which is really, really nice. Some say better whip physics than some of the modern AAA title motocross games. And let's get up and over this. You scrub up and over that table. I wish there was a way of pausing so I could get like really good screenshots. I'm sure that you get some sorts of plugins somewhere that enable you to like pause time and zoom out and get screenshots, because thumbnails are the hardest thing when it comes to playing this game. It's so manic and so intense. I never know the best way of going about doing it. But we are barking right now. Can I jump up and over this bridge? No. No, but I can... What? But... Nothing happens. No, but I can get away with doing a disgusting amount of backflips. Yeah, yeet, little 360 on the wrist. Okay. This the Varg is very fast. I think that goes without saying. Very, very difficult to control. But it's all about just trying to stay nicely on the power. Okay, downside that, up and over this. And this is just another nice little outdoors track. I don't know if they've got a brand new Supercross track around here at all, because there was one that I can remember kind of in the spawn building that was always quite fun to go and ride on. Ah, what's this I see over here? This is the extent I'm going to, boys. I'm like so fully zoomed out trying to find stuff because it all renders in like a little bit late, so I never know exactly where I am. This looks quite promising. I think I could have found found another track here. I need to press C again so it'll lock me in. There we go. This looks like it could be a work in progress. It looks a little bit on the flatter side, not too many ruts. Let's spin a lap of it. 100%, I feel like there's a chance I could have played all the other ones before this. I have 100% have not played this one before. So let's try her out. I'm being very timid at the start because obviously there's no like track markings or anything. It's just just of your own accord. Talking about being timid, I literally loot my Larry. We've got some ruts here. Go up around the inside. Break, 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 break. Oh, God, the head shake over some of these braking bumps is nuts. Let's double down. And then I'm going to check up a little bit here. Try and scrub a bit of speed. Lovely. Gentle, gentle, gentle down here. I was going to say I would like to see some more like roughness or braking bumps dotted about. But it seems like every time I do get into a little bit of chop, if we're going at somewhat of a decent speed, it usually ends up in me doing a barrel roll because I can't control it because it is a massive skill issue. So yeah, maybe not. Maybe keep it smooth as it is. One thing that would be nice, which I have no idea how they'd go about implementing or if it's even possible, is getting the rider models to stick a leg out whilst turning. I feel like that's the only thing that would add a little bit more, or add a little bit more of what's the word? So you'd lose yourself. It'd get a bit more immersed. Make it more immersive, I think. Especially since we have no engine sounds right now on the Varg, and I do promise that there are sounds in the game. I've noticed some here and there, like if I'm riding past some water, you'll hear the sound of water trickling. So yeah, I'm not too sure what to put in the background throughout this to try and cover that blank space, but I'll cross that bridge in the editing process. It might be nothing. It might just be you and me together by ourselves. You might be sat on the toilet. You might be laying in bed on your phone. Maybe you're watching me on the TV in the living room for some reason. Maybe you've put me on for the family. Maybe it's you and your dog or your cat chilling, watching me together. I don't know. Whatever you're up to. Some of you are probably sitting there eating food right now, if you're anything like me. And anytime you want to eat something, you go and load up a YouTube video and try and find just the right one. Either way, thank you very, very much. And it's nice just to come back to this every now and then and see what it's all about, see what updates they're making. And one thing, I think the game's doing like really well for itself. I think it's got like 25,000 like votes at some point, which I'm guessing is good for Roblox numbers. It also, I mean, when I tried joining, it said like waiting for a server. So I'm guessing there's quite a few servers going on at the moment with various people in there. How do I check the player list? Oh, there you go. Look, you can already see like just there's a couple of people in here. If you watch my channel and you are any of these people, then we've got a Five Nights at Freddy's fan in there with Foxy the Pirate. Please don't go adding people as friends. I'm sorry if I've just baited out your Roblox names. But yeah, that'll do it for me today. Just a nice, short and sweet one. I'm going backwards on the track. And nice seeing that they're continuously adding updates, adding new skins to bikes, adding new bikes in general. And definitely go and check it out for yourselves. So thank you everyone very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're new and you enjoy what you see. And have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you're up to. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain, even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want. I got salt to be for my